Welcome to the Terminus Dominion Halo 5. This is going to be any new recruit will be able to know answers to questions that they might have. With me, I have the clan leader and a high commander that we will be asking questions towards them after we talk to the Centurion. To start off, can you tell me something about yourself?
Yeah, I'm BullDoggy Dog. I'm the Centurion of the Halo 5 division for the Terminus Dominion. My job is basically to lead four four-man like Team Slayer SWAT competitive gameplay, or at least that's what we're building towards. But we also do just fun regular gaming, custom games. As soon as Forge comes out, we'll have some cool stuff going on with that. But yeah, it's basically my job.
All right. Well, thank you. We're gonna start with the questions now. So, what do you,
Alrighty.
just you, how do you say help with in Halo 5?
As far as Halo 5 goes, basically, I'm the person that the members would turn to if they have a problem or, if they're wanting to get into the competitive side of the gaming. I'm also the person that you talk to as far as, how to get in on the four-man battles and stuff like that if you're wanting to do Team Slayer or whatever, but I'm basically just the guy you turn to as far as Halo 5 is concerned, anything you need.
I see. So, how do you use the ranking system in Halo 5?
Which ranking system? Our personal ranking system or the ranking system that comes along with the game?
Uh, your personal ranking system and the ranking system that comes along with the
Okay.
game as well.
Okay, well, as far as the ranking system that goes along with the game is concerned, I'm really focused on getting some competitive players to help, build their records and as far as their KDs and stuff go. If you're wanting to do the more competitive gameplay, but on the other side of that, we also have a personal clan ranking system that is basically based on what you do for the clan. So, if you're building maps or just helping out with day-to-day clan stuff like recruiting, we rank you up, based on that as well.
Cool, cool. Um, what rank do recruits go up to until you give them a purpose, like a job, under your command?
That's usually our officer ranks, and I think that starts out. Where does that start out? Megatron, is that minor?
That would be Minor is the first officer. Decurion is a
Okay,
sub commander.
yeah. So I mean, if a member works hard enough and they do enough for the clan, then we'll promote them up to a minor, give them a little bit of responsibility, and then we just build from there. Just depending on how much that member does. In the group, eventually they work their way up to Centurion. Where I'm at, and they're controlling a group of guys and doing some cool stuff. So I don't, there's a lot of different ways to go with the ranking system. I mean, you could be a very low officer, or you could just be a player. I mean, it just depends on what your personal goals are.
Oh, okay. How does promotion work in your unit? Like, is there a specific goal for
I
a person
mean,
to be promoted?
I wouldn't say there's specific goals. I think it changes with every player. I mean, it really just depends on how well you mesh with the group and what you're doing. I mean, if you're never in chat, then most of the time you're not going to get promoted just because we don't know who you are. But I mean, if you're a very active player and you assist other players and you do stuff for the group, then that's kind of how we assess, rank ups and stuff like that. But it varies from person to person. There is no set way to get ranked up, I don't think.
All right, cool. Um, what's the age requirement?
I think we have a pretty steady rule of 18. I think we have been known to bend that rule a few times here and there, but that really just depends on the person and their maturity level. But if I had to say an age requirement, I think we lean towards, 18 or older because we're trying to have a mature gaming community that it's pretty drama free and just, a lot of fun. Somewhere, if you get off of work and you're stressed out, just a place that you can come and vent and have fun.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next question would be, do you have any Major League Gaming units within your guild?
We do not currently, but we're building towards that. I mean, with the Halo 5 division is very large and active, but we're still looking for some of those select players.
What's the constant problem you get on Halo 5?
I wouldn't say there's a constant problem as of now, but I mean, of course, every once in a while, you get people that like to cause a little bit of drama or whatever. But other than that, I mean, there's not really, I would say, a problem. I think everybody has a pretty good time when we all play together. We try and make sure that every game is filled with a lot of action. We like to get into Warzone and mess around a little bit, and so I wouldn't say that there's necessarily a problem, but every no clan's perfect. Of course, we have an issue from here to there.
Um, so you guys do multiplayer and campaign, right?
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, we do a little bit of everything.
All right. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
The only thing that I'd like to add is that if you're interested in joining, you can always search my tag, BullDoggy Dog. I'll answer any questions that you have. We're a fun group, and we try to keep the games going, and we're very active and responsive to if you have questions about the group, or if you're interested in joining, you just need to inbox me or Megatron, and we'll get back to you as soon as we possibly can, and that's it.
All right. Thanks. Hey guys, this is the second agenda of Terminus Dominion on Halo 5. With me is Overlord Megatron 7, who is the clan leader of Terminus Dominion. And I'll be asking him some questions in case there's anyone who is watching this video is interested in joining the community. And if maybe he can answer some of the questions that I ask him. But first, can you please introduce yourself and all?
So it's good to be speaking. I am Lord Megatron 7. I've been running the Terminus Dominion for the last 9 years. I founded it in 2006.
Okay. Can you tell us something about the Terminus Dominion? What is it about?
So the Terminus Dominion has many aspects, but here we will be directly talking about our gaming wing of the Terminus Dominion, which includes multiple titles and now currently multiple gaming consoles and platforms. So a little bit about that is the Terminus Dominion is focused on providing a video gaming community that welcomes a age majority of 18 plus players. We do have separate areas of the Terminus Dominion that have recently opened up, which will allow people from the ages of 14 to 17 to join. Those are exclusive to certain titles. But our overall goal is simply to create a good time for all of our members and all of the people who are partnered with the Terminus Dominion, whether as an independent state or a province.
Can you answer me why the name Dominion, Terminus Dominion?
Yes. So I settled on the name the Terminus Dominion after several years of trying to devise the perfect name for our community. The previous name was Cybertron's Online Gaming Society, and moving into building a community that was made for everyone, we decided to choose a new name. The Terminus Dominion is reflective of our overall goals as a community and a group of individuals. The Terminus Dominion simply means to end the current way that things are, the bad, the corrupt, and replace it with the good that is the Terminus Dominion, people working to better themselves and the lives of others around them. So the flip side of it is rule justly forever.
Okay. If people have questions, who do we go to? We know that we have a warlord here with us, but the people that know more about the community itself, who do we go to for that?
Well, there's many options to go to. We have Centurions on several titles who can give you direct information on the operations of Warframe, ESO, Halo 5. Each, of course, differs in their own way, but our overall go-to guys are our Centurions for questions and answers, as they can best guide you and direct you in specific ways relating to the games that you're interested in playing.
Okay. Tell us about the ranking system within the Terminus Dominion.
So our ranking system was based off of ancient Rome, very loosely, but still paying tribute to it. We have warriors, people who are part of the Terminus Dominion and are here to simply have a good time. Their responsibilities include joining games and having fun. So being a warrior of the Terminus Dominion is our main frontline representatives. So we always try to look for the best possible recruits and people. But job-wise, moving up, we have Decurions. They host squads and games. So, for example, Halo 5 Warzone holds up to 12 players per lobby. There will normally be 2, 3, or even 4 Decurions in a lobby, separating into different teams, and the overall lobby would be run by a miner, who is the first official officer and the on-field strategist. It's the Decurion's job to carry out those orders. So, moving up through the Terminus Dominion's ranking system, majors lead the unit with the Centurion. They are his second and third in command. So, a major Optio is the person in the unit who is next to inherit a unit. So, for example, if someone is a major Optio and the unit gets to be 100 people, they would found the next unit and get to choose their standard. And the Centurion's role is pretty clear. They run the overall unit or title.
Okay. Can you tell me what Warlord do?
Yes, the Warlord's job is encompassing all of our military units on multiple titles and platforms. It is their job to make sure that our standard of excellence is followed all throughout, and that the Centurions, Decurions, Minors, Majors are all working together fluidly and effectively. Also, they do take a major role in training and strategizing for a majority of our titles and games. They are the front face of our military.
Your gamer tag is Transformers based. Is it still a Transformer based community?
Transformers is what our community was founded off of back in 2006, but we have moved away so that everyone can enjoy our community. Transformers gamer tags are still available and still something that we would allow people to do, but it is not a requirement in any way. We welcome people of all fandoms and all walks of life to join the Terminus Dominion.
I hear those who have Transformers based gamer tags have a number behind their name. What do the numbers mean?
The 7 has always been a very crucial part of the Terminus Dominion. It is a number of completion and fulfillment. When I had first chosen my original gamer tag, I had ended it in a 7 and used that as a tradition that carried in to the name format that many may know from Cybertron's online gaming society. So 7 is a number that's representative of our community, our strength, and what we hope to accomplish.
What is the constant problem that you have within Terminus Dominion?
Like all clans on Xbox Live, many people come and go. Titles become old, games become less interesting with time. So it's really up to the developers to keep up with providing fun and entertaining titles for us to move our units to. So on years where not a lot of good titles come out, our activity is obviously slowed due to lack of interest. And we try to always maintain at least 2 to 3 centuries on, major titles such as Halo 5, ESO, and Warframe is always a fun free-to-play as well.
All right. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Of course, here we are going to be using Halo 5 as our flagship division. Anybody who is interested in joining can simply go to halowaypoint.com, which is an official Halo website. All you have to do is sign in with the Xbox Live gamer tag that you already know and love. The email and password is identical. You don't have to make a new account. Just simply search us up and request to join and let the games begin.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Megatron. This has been once again Terminus Dominion Insight on Halo 5. I will be doing another video on Elder Scrolls Online. Until then, goodbye.